percentage, percentile, everything. Using this kind of measures and the formulas, try to narrate the story that what is the situation of GDP of a country in past 10 years. Okay, so that's how we used descriptive statistics. Let's say we have a crime data. Let's say NCRB, every year NCRB release the figures of different kind of crimes. I guess nowadays there are more than 80 categories of crimes. Okay, so those crime categories are identified by the NCRB, and let's say for the state wise, for the different states and union territories, they have given the data of, let's say, different kind of crimes. And let's say if we focus on one, let's say murder, and if we look at the trend of this particular crime over the period of 10 years, last 10 years, and if we narrate a story using mean, median, modes, and other statistics, then it's called, then we can say that we have summarized the data using descriptive statistics. Got that? Got the clarity? Okay. Now, descriptive statistics, basically it's a measure of central tendency. Measure of central tendency, it's like you try to discuss about the average. This is called average. This is called median. Median is that particular value which divides the entire distribution into two halves. If this is a distribution, then median is the value that can divide the distribution into two halves. Mode is that particular observation. Let's say this is an observation. This is a data of the student's marks. Okay. Here you can see the font size, difference in the font size. Okay. So if the font size is proportional to the frequency, let's say 9 appears so many times and 7 is the next, or let's say 7 appears more than the 9, then we can say that the most frequent observation is this. If this is too difficult for you to understand, let's say these are the marks of the students out of 10. What is the most frequent observation? 8. Appears so many times. That's why mode is 8. It's very simple. Okay, understood? Now today we'll try to understand that how different formulas can be implemented or can help us to narrate the story. First of all, we need to understand their formulas first, and then we can at least go ahead. As we can say, the measure of central tendency of the ungrouped data. Okay, group data we'll talk about little later, but mostly for the ungrouped data, if we talk about it. So, and for the group data, I'll at least ask you to at least, prepare it. I'll conduct a test whether you are following, or let's say comfortable with my pedagogy or not. So that way I'll confirm it. Okay. So measure of central tendency for the ungrouped data means the discrete figures. For the discrete figures, this is what the formula of mean denoted by x bar is nothing but the summation of xi observation. This is a notation basically. Divide by n. So mathematics is all about the different symbols. So this particular symbol telling us that, okay, here it is a summation x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4. Now, if we write this, it's like very tedious. So you can express the same thing using this summation of xi. What could be the value of I? I can start from 1 and can extend up to 4. This summation can extend up to 4. So this is a like very simple terminology. So this way we just says that, this way we can say that, okay, this is a summation. x1, x2, x3, x4 is nothing but a summation of xi where I is 1, then I is 2, I is 3, every time we cannot write all the numbers. So we can say that I can start from 1 and can end by 4. Okay. So this is a simple, n is number of observation. And this is like very simple formula. Median is what? Basically, median it's a median is a middle value. How median can be find out? Just try to understand. As here it's written, median is the middle value in the ordered array of numbers. Ordered array of the numbers. What is ordered array? Let me just tell you.